Coaches helping coaches who help coaches. Doesn't it sound a little bit mental to you? The space that I'm in and the space that I talk about is in a total state of cancer. See, when cancer develops, it goes through stages of development. There's pubescent stages, there's an intermediate type stage, and then it progresses to become a different type of full blown tumor, right? And right now, we're in stage 4 of cancer, right? The space that we're in has blown up into something that is just completely dumbfound, right? Question: have you ever seen an ad online, on Instagram, whatever, that has talked about helping somebody scale their agency to, a few hundred K a month, helping scale their agency? And then, you're like, oh, cool, this person wants to, they post this ad, they want to help people, right? And then you think, okay, why wouldn't they use this information for themselves to scale their own coaching business, to scale their own social media marketing agency, whatever it may be, right? Then you start to ask yourself, is this legitimate, right? And you don't really know. That's the thing. But I'm going to share with you a story here from Greek mythology. I study Greek mythology a little bit. I find it actually quite interesting, extremely interesting what Greek mythology kind of has to offer. And this one story resonates with everything. So there was this god, right? And this god was, I don't know, one of the types of gods that Greek mythology, I guess, pertained to. But there was this god, and then there were these fishermen. There was like 5 fishermen, and they were fishing, and all they could catch all day were turtles. They were fishing, trying to get something edible, but then they caught turtles, and then they're like, whatever, let's just eat the turtles. Let's just, cook them up and see how it tastes. So they're like, okay, whatever. So they put the turtles on the stove, they, cook them up, and then they take it out of its shell, and they're all like disgusted. They're like, I don't want to eat this. This is gross, right? So then they see the god, right? The god's name is Mercury. They see Mercury, and the fishermen, they wave down the god, hey, come, we have food for you, right? Thinking that they're going to get Mercury to change the food. Mercury's going to take that food and do some godly shit and make it something else, right? But Mercury, who caught on to that, thinking that, oh, they're going to use me, Mercury basically made the fishermen eat all the turtles. So the moral of the story is eat your own fucking turtles. It's quite simple. This stage 5 cancer society that we live in with social media marketing and the amount of these people claiming things that are just out of thin air, right? You have to ask them, why aren't you eating your own turtles? Where is this advice going for you? Because you're solely helping people scale their own agency. Why don't you start your own agency and scale that to a few $1 million a month then? That's my question, right? If not, then just preach about something that doesn't have to do with something that isn't what you caught, right? So talk about what you catch, talk about what you do, because what you do is your personal brand, right? So whenever I'm talking about a video, whenever I'm talking about something on this channel, I'm talking about what I do and what I experience in my field, in my business, right? I experience something, I see something, I have a client that does this, I go out to the bar and I see this. I'm going to report that back to you. I read this in a book. I'm going to report that back to you if I find it of use. I'm not just going to watch a reel of somebody else and recycle it and then make a business around that. All right. So catch your own turtles. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want done to yourself. And we live in this false sort of society, false exchange society. And I swear to God, I was watching an ad this morning. I'll tell you a story. I was watching an ad this morning. I went on Instagram, pulled up this ad of this chick claiming to be making $175K a month, right? as a social media marketing consultant, so helping agencies grow, right? Claims me make 175K a month, right? This chick pulls up a PDF screenshot, and it's like, what is the society that we live in, right? So of this coaches helping coaches who help coaches, right? So I want you to, number one, let's make a few action steps here. I want you to, number one, eat your own turtles. Don't do to other people what you wouldn't want done to yourself. And honestly, be genuine, right? When you're on a sales call, when you're talking to someone, when you're making an ad, just be fucking genuine, right? Tell the truth, because then that makes it more adventurous. You're not selling your soul in the process of getting to success. There's this biblical quote. I don't need to pull it up here because I know it. That's how much of a G I am. It's, oh shit. It's basically like, if you gain everything, but you sell your soul in the process, what really have you gained? And the question to that is nothing, obviously. So don't sell your soul, eat your own turtles, and just be genuine, because this stage 4 cancerous society that we live in is honestly kind of putting a toll on my mental, because I'm in a subsection of it in a way with marketing, but I don't want to associate myself with that. So if you resonate with this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you enjoy this video, please leave a thumbs up. I encourage you to sub to me because I'm not making cancerous thumbnail videos with clickbaits, and I'm not spamming shorts. I'm not going to make a short. I don't like shorts. I don't want to make reels. I don't want to make these short form content videos. I don't want to use these flashy thumbnails. I just want to make a video that gives real value to somebody with a attention span that's maybe a little bit longer than a goldfish. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you made it to the end, then maybe you're not a goldfish. But I appreciate the view. I appreciate the sub, and have a great day.